So I wanted to talk about gratitude again today. And mainly because gratitude is the greatest gift that you can give yourself. Not anybody else, but yourself. So this video is going to be about what it is that you can bring into your life. This is not about any gurus, any books, any videos, any podcasts that you need to watch. This is literally about what it is that you can do for yourself. And I spoke about this, I believe, in the last video that I made, when I said, and I promise you I mean this from the bottom of my heart, gratitude is the reason that my entire life changed in all ways, in every way. And it's because when you are grateful for what you have, more can come into your life. It is an attraction mechanism. You are manifesting, but we're not going to get into all of those words. We're just going to get into the basics, which is gratitude. Being grateful for what it is that you have opens the door for more to come into your life. For abundance to happen, for abundance to take place, for miracles to take place, things of that nature. Wouldn't that be amazing? And all it takes is you doing just a little thing. Let's do something simple. I said this yesterday, starting off with writing down 3 things that you're grateful for. And let me just stop for a second. I know I did this the other day too, but let me just stop for a second. I am not just on here making videos because I want to talk about how gratitude, God, and whatever changed my life. I implore you that this information is going to be vital to your life. It could be as early as tomorrow. There are so many things taking place in the universe and on this earth. And unfortunately for some of us, we're so inundated with the distractions that we have absolutely no idea what is going on. I mean, let me just put it into perspective. We recently, and I'm not sure if it's been a month or if it's been 2 months, but we recently had the killing of children at an elementary school, a massacre that took place. Apparently, there were police officers outside flipping on their phone. And somehow, this is kind of sort of a normalcy because we have gone on to talk about other things. We are, in some cases, more outraged about Roe versus Wade than we are about the children that were in the elementary school. And the reason why is because we are allowing ourselves to continue to be distracted by unimportant things. Whatever Kevin Hart, Beyonce, whoever is doing, why does that matter to us? Why does it matter to us so much that we allow hours and hours and hours and hours to go by concentrating on this stuff, scrolling on our phones, watching nonsense on our televisions and things of that nature, and we're not honing in on anything, any other higher power or any other practices that can help us when we have something like a lockdown, something like a pandemic, something like a natural disaster, or any of these things that are taking place. We're just like, on to the next. And I'm sure that we're not, no one is necessarily doing it on purpose, but I'm imploring you to say, like, when are you going to stop though? When are you going to make time for yourself? When are you going to make time for your mental health? Your brain was not made to go like this. It was not made for you to be scrolling and seeing killing and then laughing and then dancing, and then it just wasn't. It just wasn't. And so I'm here by assignment. I'm here because God wants me to get to those who are supposed to hear the sound of my voice, supposed to see my face, supposed to hear these words and any other words that I've spoken on the almost 200 videos that I've made. Because it's not about me. It's about the message. It's about the message. And so I'm on here talking about gratitude and telling you about experiences as they would relate to anyone who is meant to hear this message. Because I told you that it changed my life, and it can change yours as well. But the practice, the commitment, the dedication has to come from you, beloved. It has to come from you. You have to do these things. I'm just here instructing you and sharing with you how it's helped me. And I don't need to show you how much money I make, my cars, and all that other stuff, because it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant to you. You know why? Because it's my life. And whatever it is that you do with your life is all that matters. So all I'm doing is sharing the message and encouraging you to have a foundation so that when these things happen, because they will continue to happen, they will continue to happen. And what are you going to do if you are still being led astray by whoever says the next great thing, by a slap or whatever? So I digress. Back to gratitude. If you're grateful for what you have, more will be given to you. More will be given to you. And so, another reason why I'm so passionate about not just gratitude, but about a lot of the things that I speak about. I've made a couple of videos with money affirmations and things of that nature. It's all because, there are some people that are affected by the recession or by inflation or by the gas prices, and there's some people that are not. There are some people that are affected by the gas prices, the inflation and things of that nature. And there are also some people that are not, but still don't have a grip on money, where it comes from, what the purpose of it is, and things of that nature. So I'm just saying all that to say that the messages are about your mindset more so than anything, and where you are, and how far removed you could possibly be from the reality of what is really taking place on this earth and outside of this earth, like in the universe. There's so many things happening, and there's so many things that are going to be happening. And so I'm trying to equip you with some tools so that, unlike the pandemic that surprised a lot of people, took a lot of people off their kilter and sent people into a depression, into shock, into anxiety and things of that nature, it would behoove you to know that yes, that might have dissipated, but at the same time, we all know that things happen. Wouldn't you want to be more prepared for life, period, but for if anything else insanely crazy like that happened again? Wouldn't you want to have the wherewithal to be able to deal with unfortunate incidents, situations that are beyond your control? Wouldn't you want to? It's just a question. So, back to gratitude. I think that I am, and have always been, super passionate about the best thing, like the best thing for you, right? And so right now I'm talking about gratitude, and I'm encouraging you to have some sort of practice in your life that brings you closer to the things that you desire and that you want. And if you have no idea what those are, let's start thinking about them. Let's start getting away from the negativity and bringing in more positivity into our lives. Let's do that. That's exactly what gratitude did for me. When I first started my morning routine, and I didn't have a morning routine when I first started my gratitude practice. My gratitude practice simply was when I woke up in the morning, I said, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." That was just my simple prayer, because I mentioned this before, but I had no idea what to say. And then I would turn on some praise and worship music, get up, get dressed, start getting dressed and things of that nature. And at some point before I left the house, I would write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. And it was hard in the very beginning, because my mindset didn't think that way. It didn't think on a positive note. And so I had to stretch my mind to think of, what else can I come up with? Because my challenge to myself was to come up with something different every single day. Every day, come up with something different. It can't just be Taylor, Zion, I don't know, the pizza that I had yesterday or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it had to be something different every day. And it allowed me to stretch my mind. It also allowed me to start thinking about all of the things that I did have in my life, that the complaining and the negativity and stuff really didn't kind of sort of fit in with the gratitude. And slowly but surely, put these papers down, slowly but surely, like that kind of sort of like went away. Now, I can't say that I'm, I hate the word perfect, but a lot of people put that on you because you change, or you improve, or you start doing new things, or you're no longer interested in the same things that you were before. It's not about being perfect. It's about having a level of comfortability in life and knowing without a shadow of a doubt that everything is going to be fine. All is well. And it starts with you taking the time to shift your mindset, to shift the way that you think, to shift the way that you're being. And this video is just saying that the best gift that you can give yourself is gratitude. If you do nothing else, but be grateful for what it is that you have. And be grateful for life. Be grateful for your car. Be grateful that you put gas in your car. Just be grateful for everything. More will be given to you. More will come into your life. Miracles will happen. Surprises, opportunities, things that you hoped for but didn't, know whether they were going to happen. It's amazing. And I'm just right now, if it's the first time that you're thinking about this or doing this or even watching a video about it, then cool. Start small. I mean, at this point, I can write a couple of pages worth of like what I'm grateful for. But in the very beginning, I was like, ugh. You know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be difficult. But what I wanted to also do is to read an affirmation. And it's really not necessarily about gratitude, but it is, it's about gratitude, but it's also about what you could possibly be going through right now. If you're going through something, if you have a challenge or anything that is bothering you right now, This affirmation I say every day, and it's just for those situations that you might really not know what's going on, but that you've prayed about it and you've let it go, and you're just kind of sort of moving through it. So the affirmation goes like this: I am moving through. I am on the other side. So let me stop for a second. So I'm speaking in the present tense about something that has not happened, which is a really good trick for affirmations. Okay, so always remember that when you're making your own affirmations, speak them as if they have already taken place. So I'm going to start reading it again. I am moving through. I am on the other side. I am looking back with gratitude. I see things clearly. I know what to do. I know I am being guided. And I say this over and over and over again, especially if something happens, if I get a call, or if I read something, or if I see something, that might even, give me some sort of weird feeling, or if I am, have something going on in my family, or, in my own personal life. If it's something that I am moving through, I'm going to talk about it like I've already moved through it. So I'm going to read it again. I am moving through. I am on the other side. I am looking back with gratitude. I see things clearly. I know what to do. I know I am being guided. The more that you say that, the more that you will believe it, and the more that you will not be thinking about what it is that you are moving through, and more so about moving through it and knowing that all is well. So I am going to end here. If anything that I've said today has touched you, has helped you, has encouraged you, please leave me, I don't know, like a flower emoji underneath in the comments. And please like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. I hope anything that I've said has helped you in any sort of way. Thank you so much for listening to me. Bye.